Julien Laurens, it seems like all-out war now, doesn't it, between Antoine Griezmann and Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. Of course, in theory, it was supposed to be simple, wasn't it? Barca were waiting until July to trigger that release clause, and then they could get their man, but Atleti want 80 million more for him. This seems to be the key, yes?
What a mess, Dan, what a mess. And it's strange because a few weeks ago on the show, we had a feeling that it could turn ugly. And I think we were right. There's two things that Atletico are really cross about with Barcelona and Antoine Griezmann. The first one is that they started negotiating back in the end of February and early March, and Griezmann did sign a pre-agreement. It's not a fully pre-contract, but it's a pre-agreement between him and Barcelona, which one is illegal, and two, Barcelona should have sent a letter to Atletico Madrid saying we are negotiating with one of your players, this is what we're going to do, and we intend to pay the release clause. The problem is at that time the release clause was 200 million euros, and that release clause decreased to 120 million euros on July the 1st, or June the 30th at midnight if you want. And that's where the heart of the problem is as well, is that Atletico Madrid feel that Barca should pay the 200 million euros, because they negotiated with Griezmann when that was the release clause, and Barca right now are saying, listen, it's now July the 8th or 7th, so we're only going to pay 120 million euros, which Atleti are not happy with. So it's a big mess. Griezmann refuses to go back to training, where he should have been for the last 2 days already, which Atletico are not happy with, obviously, because he's still right now technically an Atletico Madrid player. They've given his number away, the number 7, to Joao Felix, their new signing. And for Griezmann, he's waiting for Barcelona to pay that release clause. But Barca feel that they have to sort the issue out with Atleti first. So it's a real mess.
Isn't it incredible, Jules? You think just this time last year, Griezmann released that video, wanting to commit to Atleti, and he's been part of so much that has been good under Simeone, of course, winning La Liga, those runs in the Champions League to the final, and yet now he's very much cast as the villain. It's incredible to think how this is all actually going to play out, how it's going to end.
You're right, it's incredible. He obviously signed a new deal last summer with a huge pay rise as well and a huge contract. Just for 6 months later, negotiating in Atletico Madrid's back with Barcelona to go and join the Catalan giant in the summer. So just a year after that whole video, as you said, the decision that didn't really cover him in glory either, plus the new contract and the pay rise. So I think the Atletico Madrid fans and the club have the right to feel, fairly harshly done by Griezmann himself, who, by his communication and his attitude, again, has been quite poor, to be fair. And now there's that legal battle between the two clubs with Griezmann involved, who doesn't want to go back training, who will then delay his own pre-season, really, even if he's staying fit. I'm told that he's running and everything. But it's not looking good for him, and it's not a good image of him either. He's better than that.
How's it end, Jules? He will go to Barca in the end, won't he? But this is going to be drawn out. It's not going to be all sorted by tomorrow or something, is it?
No, you're right. A few days. Although Barca are quite optimistic by the fact that they can maybe introduce him as a new player by the end of the week, maybe Thursday, Friday. However, I think he will take longer. And it might actually cost Barca more, because they might have to add in the deal a player. For example, Simeone really likes Nelson Semedo, the right back, the Portuguese right back. Barca at the moment don't want to let him go, but it feels like it could be cash plus a player, when it could have been very avoided, if you want, if they just kept it to the release clause, whether it was the 200 or the 120 million, but not signed that pre-contract with Griezmann back in March.
For more, sign up now for ESPN+.